What's up, guys? How's it going? I'm out here in the shop again today with the Rotten Rescue, the 12 valve, or turd valve, sometimes call it. And if you remember, the driver's side rear fender had a giant caved in spot in it, and you can still see the top of it right here. What I wanted to show you is how I go about kind of not quite fixing this, because they're really difficult to completely repair once they've been caved in, but just making it look a lot better. You see that? It's not caved in and pushed up against the body anymore. It doesn't look totally like shit. Now I've left the bottom. I've still got to get to that, but the way you fix one of these fenders, and of course if it's cracked or busted out, then you've just got to replace it or live with it and run around looking like a redneck. But what I did is I take my handy dandy old propane torch and I heat it slowly, going back and forth over the whole area. And I mean, you don't want to move the torch slow because you'll burn the paint real quick. What you do is you move it back and forth about like this, moving up and down. And I mean, I actually had a spot on the paint about right there that bubbled up real big, real fast. And I took the torch away and it actually settled itself back down and stuck. So, but once you get it warm, you go in here from the back side, and I've used a couple of pieces of 2x4, and what you do is wedge them in, and I turned this one just enough to push it out and stick itself and hold it there until it cools. And the same with this one. There's not as much space up there, but I had it wedged in there, and it's of course fallen out since. But you just stick it up in there and turn it, or pry it sideways and stick something else behind it to wedge it until that cools. And when it cools, it'll stay in the shape that you've got it in. This spot right here, I don't know if I'm even going to mess with anymore. Obviously 2x4s don't really have rounded edges, and I don't know what I could have that would match that shape that I can wedge in there to push it out and keep it. But overall, I mean, it's a whole lot better than it was, and I'll be able to do the same thing down here. Once again, not perfect, but I just don't want it to look like total hammered shit if I'm going to drive this thing around at some point in time. Of course, that doesn't fix the broken part back here. Not sure what I'm going to do with that yet, but I'll come up with something eventually. My cousin mentioned that he might know where a pair of rear fenders for one of these is, so I may just replace it. I may replace the whole body. I was underneath it and found some cracks in the body that I'm not real fond of. And not just like around the body mounts either, just like in the toe board and floor pan and shit. This thing was actually apparently ridden really hard and put away wet, so. But I'll get it. I may even replace the whole body at some point in time. Not sure yet. But, damn it. I'll have to do that again. Look. That's because of this center rib. It popped back in. Not all the way. It's still a lot better than it was. But I'll have to get some more support behind that and reheat it. Anyway. Oh, and down here too. Nice. So look, that's just a little pointer in how you can try and repair a dented rear fender on a Dodge Dually if you've got one. Now, I don't know if the newer body styles, the 3rd and 4th gens, are the same. If you can repair those fenders the same, they may be fiberglass. I don't know. These are plastic, so that is up to you to find out. So, hey, hope this is helpful for you. If you like the video, please hit the like button down below. Subscribe to the channel if you want to, and share it with your friends. We'll see you later, guys. Thanks.